so our steak is here. Let's try a piece before we put any of the sauces. All right, what's up, DVW fam? So we're currently on the Viva Las Vegas Strip right now in the Park MGM. And today on this episode, we are going to be checking out one of the most popular steakhouses on the Strip. I've heard a lot of great things about this spot. I've never been. It's called Bavette Steakhouse. Some people say it's the best steakhouse on the Strip. It is a Chicago-style steakhouse. Came from Chicago, and we're here. I just came from my room. But it has a classic-looking vibe. This is the menu. All right, so very classic vibe. Very dim, so apologize for the lighting. But there's a lot of classic music here. A lot of people on a Sunday night. Here at Bavette's my first time here. I'm gonna share it with you guys. So center bar, very classic. This is deceivingly big. I've actually only seen it from the outside. Very classic, like speakeasy vibe here. A lot of weird art, cartoonish art. Probably average or above average steakhouse size. I've been to a lot of steakhouses in Vegas all around California and the world. So, whoa, I'll say it's above average. It's like speakeasy vibe. So we got our seat here. We're right next to the bar. Wow, this is cool. It looks very classic. So one word to describe the steakhouse is speakeasy, intimate, and classic. So let's get to our table and let's try some steak. So our table here is just part of two, me and my father here. So all right, so we got Danielle here. She's an expert. She's a little camera shy, so I'll point the camera at myself. But what would you say is your recommendations here at Bavette's?
Okay, so number one thing that you do have to remember is that you don't leave here hungry, okay? So when you're checking out all the appetizers at the top, definitely some of my favorites are the steak tartare, because it's all diced tenderloin, really beautiful top of the soft poached egg yolk, a little bit of our house toasted sourdough bread, as well as cornichons, dijonnaise, and sriracha. But the baked crab cake is definitely a standout for me. It's a single 4-ounce crab cake, so jumbo up with crab, much more crab than it is filling, which is always nice. And it does include our homemade remoulade sauce on the side. If you're looking for more of the chilled seafood items, we have beautiful seafood here. We do have towers on the right-hand side. Otherwise, we have classics like the shrimp cocktail, which we do use nice large shrimp here, as well as our oysters this evening, which are gonna be our great whites. Those are more medium in size, nice light brine, creamy fish. If you're checking out all of our salads, we have 2 different salad portions. So full portion's great for sharing, half portion's great for individual. Our wedge, hands down, is the most popular. The bacon absolutely makes it. It's almost like a pork belly. It's thick cut, griddled, maple glazed, and peppercorn crusted. It is beautiful. When it does come to all of our steaks, they're all USDA prime cuts of beef. Now we do cook them underneath our broiler. It runs 1200 degrees, so it will give it a nice little char on the outside. I'm really a big fan of some of our dry aged beef. Our bone-in ribeye is amazing. We do dry age all of our own steaks for 42 days. So a lot of that moisture will evaporate out, but that meat flavor just gets more condensed. It's nutty, earthy, kind of blue cheese qualities that come from the steak itself through that dry aging process. Now just keep in mind, all steaks will be served a la carte, unless otherwise specified, but they do include our house béarnaise sauce on the side. Underneath the enhancements, you will see different options like our peppercorn arpois sauce, as well as our steak Diane sauce. And since they are all a la carte, all our sides are at the very bottom. I am a sucker for our buttery mashed potatoes, but I am a meat and potatoes kind of girl. Our Brussels sprouts are like candy, and our button mushrooms are phenomenal.
Oh, so all steaks come with a house béarnaise sauce?
That is correct.
All of them?
All of them.
Ah, okay, nice. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Our sourdough bread here. So we got, looks like some butter and some sourdough. We got the small portion because it's me and my dad. All right, so we're gonna butter this up. I actually, looks like some nice butter. I heard the sourdough is good here. I do not like this new trend at steakhouses though, where you gotta pay for your own bread. Because usually, traditionally, at steakhouses, they give you the bread part on the house. But nowadays, when you go to steakhouses, they charge you for the bread. This one's like $6. The bigger portion is like $10.
Your seafood?
Sourdough bread here. I heard this is an item you gotta get here. I mean, sourdough bread is sourdough bread. It's a nice big piece of sourdough bread. That butter is where, you know, that money is. Very rich. It's like a sea salt butter. I put in an abundance of that butter and mix with the bread. It's actually very savory, creamy, rich, good. We gotta pay a couple dollars for it, but pretty solid. I give it like a 8.6. And some extra pepper on there. Thank you. Alrighty, so this is one of their most popular items, the wedge salad. They said their bacon is like a pork belly type bacon. I got a lot of recommendations to try this at Bavette's. So usually when you're at like a nice steakhouse, salad is customary as an appetizer. So let us try it out. So she was raving about this salad. She said we gotta get it. We're about to get the smoked salmon Caesar, but she said like these bacon bits are like pork belly. It's supposed to be really good. Let's try it out. It's like smoked pork belly, like bacon, like from a barbecue, like all American barbecue. Those chunks are fresh, cold blue cheese, or what does it for me though. That was very good with the fresh lettuce, the wedge. So you get in a whole wedge, but we got it cut up for us. The salad in itself is very refreshing, and then when you get to the bacon bits, it's very smoky, so it's a contrast. The bacon bits, pork belly, are very meaty, smoky, and crunchy. DVW score like a solid 8.5 out of 10. I do like it. Very good, great recommendation. Mainly from the blue cheese and how refreshing the salad is itself. The pork belly bacon is good, but I've had a lot of good pork. It's like a really like creamy Caesar with bacon. I really like it. I give it like an 8.8 out of 10 DVW score. But we got a Malbec to try out. Okay, it's actually a pretty good Malbec. Big body, strong, bold. I like it. It's a good Malbec. Alrighty, so our steak is here. This is the classic Chicago ribeye, the most popular steak here. 16 ounces. They have their own béarnaise sauce that they give to us right here with the steak. So this is the classic ribeye fritz. So comes with the fritz. Let's see what the difference is. Has their béarnaise sauce. Looks like some creamy aioli ketchup. So this one's already cut for us. It's $50. We're gonna cut this and see if it is a perfect medium. So let's listen to it. So it's a nice little crust on top. Chicago style, baby. Let's try this out. So let me see if it's a nice medium. Let's try to cut on the grain. Really crusty. Nice crust. I really like the crust so far before tasting it, because I could hear a lot of it. Hear that? Somewhat of a perfect medium, I would say. Yeah. So let's see if the steak frits are medium. It's already cut for us.
Oh, they're already cut.
Oh, it looks like a good medium right here too as well.
Pretty good. More like medium rare.
Nice. We're at Bavette Steakhouse right now. They are a Chicago classic steakhouse here in Viva Las Vegas, and this is their classic, most famous steak here. We got the medium classic ribeye, 16 ounce. It's around $78, I believe. So let's try a piece before we put any of the sauces. That's absolutely amazing. The crust is A1, 10 out of 10 for the crust. The crust has nice saltiness on it, nice charcoal grill, charbroil grill. That just totally melted. I barely bit into it. I don't think I need any salt and pepper. I don't think I need any sauce on this, but let's put some. This is their béarnaise classic sauce. Let's dip it just a little bit, because I don't think it needs too much sauce. Sauce is very creamy. Oh man, sauce is good. Creamy, tarty, like a mustardy. But I don't need any of that sauce because steak has nice crust already. Like, I really love that charbroil grill on there. It was amazing. See what my dad thinks. So this is the classic ribeye.
Very good. Very tender. I thought this one good, but this one better.
Yeah. So my dad likes mine better.
Yeah. I thought this 10 hours is good, but now this Chicago cut is better.
Yeah, so that's our house blend steak salt seasoning. So it's gonna be Maldon sea salt, cracked black pepper, dried garlic, dried shallots, and dried parsley.
Nice.
Yes.
Awesome. All right, so I actually think the steak is honestly delicious the way it is, but we're gonna try this sauce that they put for us, salt and pepper. She literally just told us what it is. Let's try it out. A little does go a long way, so it's not just salt and pepper. It's like parsley, a little chili on there. It's a little spicy, but this is one of the most perfectly seasoned steaks I've had in Vegas for just bringing it out, because I took a couple pieces without any salt and pepper in it. I think it's perfectly seasoned. The big thing is it's the crust. The crust is 10 out of 10, and it just melts in your mouth after you take a bite of the crust. Very fatty. Look, my dad thinks it's way better than his, so he keeps sneaking over here. So he likes it a lot. Is it good?
This is very good.
Yeah. So he thinks it's better than his steak and frites? The steak and frites is supposed to be a ribeye as well. Let's try the frites though. So this is the frites that comes with the steak and frites. There's like a little like yeastiness, sweetness to it. It almost tastes like Krispy Kreme donut. That was weird. It's an airy fry, that's what it is. Very, very airy. Like almost like a donut. Moment of truth. I'm gonna try his steak, the steak and frites. We're gonna grab a piece. Let's do no seasoning. So that says already really well seasoned. It looks a little bit more rare than mine. So let's try this out. It's also very tender, but the crust is not the same as the ribeye that's on my plate. The crust is not as like thin and crispy. It's more steak and more meat, if that makes sense. Like it's more meaty, even though it's very, very tender. Also some of the best steak frites I've had, so. You don't need any of these sauces, honestly. I'm not gonna use it because I don't like too much saltiness, too much sauce. So I like it the way it is, so. Very delicious. The salt, the charbroiled grill on it. Amazing, it's really good. I had a friend that kept telling me to come here and was like, he saw that I went to the Peter Luger and he was like, oh, Bavette's is very good, Chicago style. Peter Luger is New York style. He's like, you gotta try this, tell me what your opinion is. And I love a really rich fatty steak, tender with a nice thin crust. This crust is some of the thinnest I've had. Very thin. It's just a nice charbroiled grill. Very flavorful, and then when you get to the meat, it's just very like meaty. Definitely one of the best steaks I've had in Vegas. But the Peter Luger one is like a Brooklyn, New York style one. Peter Luger is very good as well. I don't want to compare yet. Maybe I'll make like a steakhouse comparison review. But you guys just look at my scores. But I really like this one. This one's very thin. The Peter Luger one, like the crust was a little bit thicker. This is an extremely thin crust. So right now the Plaza and this one is very classic. This one's more like Chicago style, which I don't even know what that entails. But the Oscar Steakhouse, very classic. This one's very classic too. Look, I didn't even use the Béarnaise sauce. I don't need it. A good steak doesn't need a Béarnaise sauce, but very far. Need to say above a 10 out of 10. It's amazing. This is the classic ribeye Chicago style at Bavette's. Fuego. One of, if not the best, ribeye steaks I've had on the Vegas Strip. Right here. So we did a little trade. I mean, I thought it was gonna be similar, but honestly, it's not very similar at all. So this one is the ribeye steak and frites. This one we got both medium, but this one looks more of a medium rare. This one's more medium. I know some people that prefer this one because also pretty salty from the crust. The crust is not as like crispy as the other one, but it's more meaty. And this one's more rare. It probably gives it another taste as well. Honestly, just as good. This one's just more lean, but super, super tender. Some of the most tender ribeyes I've had. But this one comes with frites. This one's cheaper, $50. I think like if you're more trying to ball on a budget, this one's the way to go because it's still a 10 ounce. Very good. Other one's fire as well. Maybe the Chicago Classic is like a 10 out of 10. The classic ribeyes, I can't give it a 10 out of 10 because I think that one's a little bit better, but maybe this one's like a 9.8 out of 10. It's just up there. Man, I can't stop raving about this steak. So, like I said, it's like a perfect crust. I don't know what they do in the back. Maybe it's the grill is super heated fire grill or something, but this crust is unlike any crust I've had. It's very thin and crispy. I have to adjust my score to steak frites and like the ribeye. They're both 10 out of 10. They just have different styles. This one's more meaty, less of a crust. The other one's a little thinner crust and more charbroiled grill, but they all have different styles, but some of the best ribeyes on the Las Vegas Strip for sure at Bavette's. I'll say the frites ribeye is just more juicier, meatier, and then like the classic Chicago one, just more savory, richer, fattier, and then this one's more dense. But they're both 10 out of 10. Alrighty, so here's the damage for the steak. It is about 200. Yeah. Pretty average for a steakhouse in Vegas. This one is very like brown, orangish. I've never been to Chicago, but let me know if this is what a Chicago steakhouse feels like. Beautiful interior. It's almost like a speakeasy because when you see it from the outside, it looks very small. But then, check it out, it's very classic. The vibes in here. Maybe this is what the Chicago one looks like. But yeah, amazing interior, beautiful. So really digging the vibes here. It's a great spot for a date. Looks almost like a little classic all-American museum here. Yeah, there's a lot of artwork all around. So just wanted to give you guys a little tour around. But yeah, we're gonna give you guys our consensus now that we're back on the casino floor right here at the Park MGM. So this is at the Park MGM, so it's gonna be part of our Park MGM hotel stay tour because we're actually staying here, so it's very convenient because we're full. Food coma we're gonna knock out, but DVW score for this place, I don't know why I would not give it a 10 out of 10. So I gotta give it a 10 out of 10 because the steak is amazing. The service was great. So yeah, it is at the Park MGM. If you guys like this video, please like and comment down below if you have any recommendations in Vegas or anywhere else in the world for us. And see you guys in the next video. Let's go back upstairs and nap it off because I'm in a food coma. That was one of the best meals we had in Vegas this weekend. Salud. Deuces.